I guess it's another show and tell. So I've got a few things here. Oh, this little guy. I remember when minis first came out, and a bunch of people did that, and it worked out good. So we decided to make one, but we also decided to make this one. Wow. So, you know, he's one of our favorite guys. So he's all set up for a 4x4 end, and he's got the gas can on the back with the tire and the light bar, all that stuff. I like it.
I like it. I like it.
So, and we did a pretty good job there. We've got he's got a nice. Oh, he's got the winch on there with a hook and the whole world. I like it. So let's start from over here. Let me just sit this. So this is Stanley. Now, it's a little bit of a story with Stanley. He was stuck in a tree for a whole year, and yeah, he sure was. He's kind of got a tint to his face as well. But anyway, this is what Stanley used to look like before he came to Sodor. So this was his old livery. So I don't know, a lot of these trains that I'm doing, you know, and I did these actually not very long ago. Like you guys all remember Norton? Yeah, Norton was the very first video I put on the on my channel. Thank you very much, Norton. So, and this is Iron Duke, and he is an old engine, I guess. He's even has his driver in there. There he is. So, and that was made out of an Emily, like a Trackmaster 1 Emily, as you can see, and I've added a bunch of wheels to make it all work out nice. And yeah, I really like that one. It took me a little while to make all that. And here's a interesting the diesel engine. This is Levi, and he is also known as the murder engine. I'm not really sure why. I don't think he's ever murdered anything. But you know, I'm not really sure. Yeah, this is something that I should talk to my son about. So anyway, you know, he's a pretty simple kind of a custom. He's just made out of a Dodge or a yeah, just like that, Dodge or a Paxton. Okay, here's an interesting one that you might like. And yeah, so this is Nigel. You can tell by his tag on the front of the car. So, and he's an interesting guy. So he is a transporter, like a regular kind of truck, flatbed. He can carry, you know, other engines, I guess, and maybe a car or something. As you can see, I can take it apart, and I can slip it back in there like that. So that's Nigel, and he never made it into any kind of the stories on TV or anything. He was just in the books. And here's somebody who made it into the books, and that was the Mallard. So, and he was the first engine to do 100 miles an hour on the rail system, something like that? He's going, yeah, that was me. I hope he is. So he's interesting. He's got like a mustache on him, and he's got the fancy wheels. So that's good. I like that. I enjoyed that one very much when I was putting it together. So here, who is this coming up? Who could that be? That is old Slow Coach. Now, he looks pretty young there, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some maybe some crow's feet in the corner of his eye, and maybe kind of make him into the old Coach that he is. So anyway, so that's how it works. So I'm not sure what these little things were. Now this is just you know, it makes I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how this was, but what I do know is that workers would stay in here. You know, if they had to go working the rails or whatever, or they had to go and fix up stuff. So, and I think there was that. So, and I got to this point, and after I'd watched some pictures, old Slow Coach, he has a very similar thing that they do have on the Polar Express trains, where he's got the half round deck on the back there. So I want to kind of do that when I get some more time. Okay, here is another livery. This is James. I don't know if this before he came to Sodor, but I don't know. But it is a nice looking. I like black and red, and and I've got something to put right beside him. There. Yeah, the black and the red reminded me of a Batman. So, you know, and I could probably even make a Batman out of, you know, out of a black James. Who do I got here? This is Smudger. Now, I don't know much about Smudger. I think he's a buddy of Duke. I could even be thinking that Duke and Smudger were in a shed pumping water or something. I'm not really sure. I don't know much about Smudger, you know, other than this is Smudger, and I made him. And here is Timothy the Ghost Train. So we got these stickers from on the internet. Probably 3 or 4 years ago. We got this one and this one as well. This is what Thomas was before he came to Sodor. I believe and I'm not sure what the LBFC is. So I'm not really sure, but it's neat, you know, to have a green Thomas, and you know, and he's got the fancy wheels too. So I like that. And this is what Toby looked like before he came to Sodor. He had like the blue skirt that went around the whole thing. So, you know, and then he has the black top. So yeah, so that is what Toby looked like when he was there. So here's a long one. So here we are with Derek. He is a long engine. He is not quite finished yet. I need to do some more painting. on it. As you can see, he's got lots more wheels that to keep him going. As you can see here, he's got extra bogie there at the back. Oh yeah, he's got lots of wheels. Now this was made out of two. You can see that that is salty, and he's made out of two salties. So what happens, what you got left over is just the cutest little thing here. Look at that. Look at that. He is so cute. Okay, I've got one more right here, and this is Chinty. He has been here for a long time. I just got the tags for him right here. Yeah, I'm not even sure what that says. You know, it's my eyes aren't all that great. Now, what I understand is that Chinty is it's a broad thing. Chinty is like, grab any engine you need. It's like a taxi cab. It's a Chinty is you know, that kind of thing. So I don't know a lot about Chinty, but I am going to be doing a custom with him and his buddy Pug, and he is a coffee pot engine. So that's kind of a round thing. It's going to be an old one, kind of like old Iron Duke here, where he's got his wooden boiler and his buddy there. So anyway, I think I will just kind of went over this real fast on the first one, and this is the very first thing that I ever really big job that I did, and it took me a long time. I made it so that it and it's all cranky there. Cranky, yeah.